All right, me Virgo tribe. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, This Soul Truth, where I keeps it a 100 with you. All right, I'm here with your end of April reading, me Virgos. Just clearing that space of any negative energy, entity, thoughts, making room for that peace, positivity, prosperity. That is some truth and love. Come on in to the V section of the earth. All right, Virgos. I'm going to pull a shaman dream oracle. We're gonna see what that overall energy is for the rest of this month. We're going to dig a little deeper with some tarot, see what's going on with your recent past, your present, your near future. And then we're going to close out with some divine energy. Put some energy into the V section of the earth. Alright, Virgos. First, this is a general reading, so please don't try and tape it, paste it, stick it, or glue it. If it is not rocking out with you, not resonating, just leave it right on here. Well, alright. How about it? Card just want to come out for you, Virgos. From the door. So we going to start it on up. The overall energy is stars in the sky. How about it? Number 51, trying to create some movement. Me Virgos. The end of this month. It says limitless possibilities. You got some limitless possibilities coming in the next week or so. 51 is also, it starts with the 5. Making a change. Doing something different with that wand, with that one. Trying to bring something different, some new, create a new star in the sky. We're going to read about this. Me Virgos, number 51. If I can find it, how about it? All right, it says, embracing opportunity. When you look up into the velvety dark blanket of the night sky covering the vast expanse of space, can you count all the stars twinkling above? Can you imagine that you are only glimpsing a teeny sliver of what actually is there? What is actually there? This is the domain of limitless possibility, of the never-ending sea of potential that you yourself are made of and have now at your disposal. Your life right now is alive with possibility and needs your clear focus to home in on what avenue of exploration most calls to you. It's time to choose and not be distracted by the sheer magnitude of what may be. Be here now. Gather your thoughts and your most cherished dreams. Focus on the brightest star in your never-ending sky and take small steps, small movements toward calling this glittering potential into reality. If you can imagine this and hold that vision, you will summon all the celestial helpers and guides to aid you in bringing it into fruition. Keep your focus on the essence of potential rather than the form of it. The universe has its own idea of how best to serve you and all of us at the same time. Trust this as fact rather than theory, and you ought not act surprised when your dreams come true, for they surely will, exactly how you need them to. I say, damn, Virgos. We about to have some stars in the sky in the end of April with y'all Virgos. It's time to be in the moment. It's time to not be distracted. Pull whatever dream you had, whatever imagination that you buried in your earth, in the V section of the earth, that you killed off whenever, however long ago. It's time to bring that on back. It's time to find that brightest star in your bunch, in your batch, and go and dust it off and let it shine. All right, let's get to your next one. Let's try and zoom in. Let's see what these stars is about. First, me Virgos, and you really want to come out. I'm going to pull a hidden truth. See a hidden truth that is rocking out in your vibe, energy, frequency for the rest of this month. And I'm going to flip this over toward the end of the reading. Let's see what hidden truth is rocking out. This is a weird word cut. See, normally I pick, but now I gotta let fly. Because I don't know which one they wanted you to have. And that's the one they wanted. Alright. Alright, now let's get some Sufi Oracle Wisdom. Gonna put that card up there. Yo 51, yo stars in the sky. Me Virgos. And let's pull some Sufi Wisdom. What else do we have to help these Virgos choose that brightest star in the sky and rock on out with no distractions? What else to help me, Virgos? Transformation. Let love transform you forever. Ever. There is some type of transformation that is popping off within you, Virgos, that will be popping off. That star is going, what's backed is a heart. Like you, that heart chakra, that love. When you pick that star, it's going to cause a transformation. If you do not let anything distract you from your power, from your start, from your sky. Let love transform you. Gift of freedom. Break away from your attachments. Break away from your attachment to me, Virgo. You can't have any anchors that's going to block you from reaching up and picking out your brightest star or achieving your mission. Break away from any attachments that's not rocking out for you, that's not helping you propel you, that's not giving you that lift. Like you reaching for your star? Here you go. Let me help you out. Break away from anything that's not helping you to shine brighter at the end of this month, me Virgos. And your last one out this bunch. Move forward. Experience the grace of who you truly are. Experience the grace of who you truly are. You about to be your brightest star the end of this month. You just have to choose it, me Virgos. My dear. All right. Virgos. On to the next. Let's dig a little deeper. Let's get into the tarot. Let's see what the recent past, the right now, and the near future has to say about these stars in the sky. About you getting to your limitless possibility. When you break away from your attachments and get that gift of freedom. But you gotta move forward. Experience who you truly are. If at no other time, be the authentic you for the rest of this month, me Virgos. And anything else that is not rocking out with that authentic you, that means that's something that you need to think about breaking away from. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. Earth, air, fire, water. Let's do the angels, guides, spirits, ancestors have. Alright now, Virgo. Alright. Y'all are not. Y'all got the 7 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Me, Virgos, before I even get into this means that y'all, whatever you have been running away from, thinking about not doing, y'all not in that mindset anymore. And if you weren't in the energy of running away from this transformation of being the true you, then it's somebody that has been trying to do some backyard boogie. Your eyes about to be open. Because in reaching for your star, you're going to get a higher vision. When you look down at the V section of the earth, you're going to be like, hold on, what the hell is going on over there? Like, is that backyard boogie in my section? That was blocking you from getting your pentacles. That was blocking you from being your queen. And whether you are a dude or dudette, the queen is getting your end right. And this is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is getting yourself right to produce that material, to produce that stability. And either you were running away from this, me Virgos, or something was blocking and your eyes about to be open to what that block was. But let's get into this spread. Your recent past. You have the Judgment in reverse. Some things have not been right. You haven't heard that call. You haven't seen that bright light. The fat lady has not sung. But she about to. As soon as you reach that star, she gonna be singing her ass off. But before that, you have Judgment in reverse. And then you have the 8 of Wands. You're gonna hear some news. Something is quick movement. I feel like this transformation, this gift, this lift to help you get to your star in the sky, me Virgos, is going to be quick movement. Something's going to come in for opportunity or a way for you to do something. And it's like at that moment, you're going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to hold on to me, my true self, who you truly are, and rock out. Because I feel like y'all are like, you know what? Where I've been, what I've been doing, it hasn't been. My judgment has not come in. So I feel like y'all hear something, you get a spark, something comes your way. And you have to think on your toes. Like you have to, I feel like you got to think on your toes. But if you got you in mind, if you have your true self in mind, you just going to, like that's going to be easy breezy. But let me see. What else do we have for these Virgos? What is this Judgment in reverse and 8 of Wands about? The sun, yes, it has not been bright enough for you in the V section of the earth. You are closing out in 10 of Swords. Virgos, it's about to be a change. You got 5s. It's about to be movement. Now, what's making the movement with you is yet to be determined. But there is for sure movement. You are for sure leveling up. You are for sure rising. Now, it's like it's for you to summarize this. It is for you, me, Virgos, with this 10 of Swords, okay? You are ending a trying cycle. You are releasing some burdens. You have come to your lowest of the low with this 10 of Swords. Now it's time to rise. Like now it's time to be you, to let go of any attachments that has been your anchor. And let the sun come out in your section of the earth to grow some things that have not been growing. Y'all have not been you in your section. Something just has not been right. Like this is the end of a cycle. This is you closing something out. And here y'all go again with the 7 of Wands. What you closing out is backyard boogie. What you closing out is running away from you. What you're closing out, me Virgos, is rocking out with attachments just because they damn attached to you and not seeing what they're giving, what you're gaining from this attachment. But you about to see, because you got the King of Wands right behind it. And the King of Swords. Y'all not speaking right now, me Virgos. Whatever this is, whatever's popping off with your reach for the stars, this is some internal. Y'all have not put action to this. But your eyes are definitely opening to either your movements, your dealings, your what is the word? Either you're looking at yourself as the reason to why you have not picked the brightest star out of your sky yet, or you are seeing the reason that was blocking you. You are seeing the attachment that you had. Whether this was a physical attachment, an actual person, or whether this was a mindset. You are seeing the blockage. And you about to have a chance to have quick movement. You are about to have the chance to have this judgment flip up. You're about to put yourself in a situation to hear the call, to hear what's going on, to see what's going on. Yes, you are, because you got the Ace of Pentacles in your now, in your presence. But also with the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Three of Wands in reverse. You don't know what you're waiting for. You don't know what you're walking into. Or I feel like y'all feel like you don't know. You feel like you don't know. But with all these swords, there's some type of knowing around, some aware, temperance, balance. Trying to have that patience. Trying to have that patience. It's like, what I'm feeling looking at this Ace of Pentacles and this Three of Wands in reverse is kind of what this card was saying. Not, why the hell do I keep getting brain farts? Not walking into, not knowing, not making the choice, not standing in what you know. Okay, it's like, okay, let me try and give you an example so that I can get this up out of my head and explain it. Trying something new, okay, but only giving it a second, not giving it enough of a chance to see a change. So it's like you do something, you try something like, okay, this is going to propel me, this is going to push me toward the star, and it's like you don't give it enough chance, you don't give it enough temperance. You don't give it enough time to balance itself into the V section before you say, like, you know what, this is not going to work, this is not doing it, and you turn back around. Like, you know what, I had attachments over here anyway, so I'm just going to keep rocking out with this. Instead of being true to you, instead of reaching for that brightest star, you're just like, you know what, this one is glowing, this one is got some shine to it. It might not be the brightest one in my bunch, but hey, you know, it's attached. But are you transformed by love, me Virgos? Are you moving forward with who you truly are? Are you shining the brightest? It's like, no. But somewhere along the line with this Three of Wands, it's like you want to believe, have the faith that it is. But then it's like at the same time, right behind that thought is a negative thought. Like, nah, it can't pop off in the V section of the earth. Like, it's not going to go down. This coin is not just going to come down out the sky and be for me. And it's like, Virgos, yes, the hell it is. But you have to see it. You have to really believe it. It's like You're not letting something balance in. It's like you say, yes it is, yes it can. And then somewhere along the line, it's like that negative comes in. It's like you knock your own self back down. For a lot of you, this Seven of Wands, this was you running away from ending this cycle, from stepping into the unknown to just reaching. I feel like a lot of y'all like, yes, I can't get that star, but in the back of your mind, you're like, no, I'll never be able to get that brightest star right there. And you will. But Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, holding on to the truth, holding on to something. What are you? Are you holding on to what is truly you, me Virgos? Are you holding on to attachments? What is it? Because you are holding on to something. But it's not balancing in. It's some aspect that you're doing that's stopping the balance from rocking out. Anything else for this Ace of Pentacles and this Three of Wands in reverse? The Fool. You have to jump. Queen of Swords. You got to speak that truth. You have got to speak your truth. Your truths. Wow. Your truth, me Virgos. And be the fool. Y'all got to jump up out that window. Jump up off that cliff for you. Jump up off the cliff to reach your star. And who cares what the hell is behind you, what's around? If you are holding on to you and truly being you, who gives a fuck what the hell else is around you? You jumping off this cliff to reach your brightest star. Your brightest star. It's like the rest of this month ain't got shit else to do with nobody else but you. It's you being your star player. And releasing anything else that's not helping you, give you that lift, or pushing you up. It's time to transform forever, ever. And it's like you know this is possible in the V section of the earth, but somewhere along the line, those negative thoughts creep in. Negative people creep in. Negative habits creep in. Let's get into your near future. You have the Three of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. You pulling some swords about your heart. You're releasing some old hurts. You're releasing some attachments. And I feel like y'all working either towards you or you're working towards something that's going to move you forward. You're working towards something that's going to help you to be who you are, me Virgos, who you supposed to be. King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, working on some stability. Working on bringing some stability into the V section of the earth because something was not stable. Judgment was not there. You was in a trying cycle. You had 10 swords and you chilling. Wow. Here go your 6 again. Making movements. And the High Priestess. You got your knowing. You got your knowing. In the near future, your Three of Wands is no longer in reverse. You are the High Priestess. You will have a knowing. You will know what is rocking out in the V section of the earth. You will be able to make a choice without swords in your heart. Now, what are you going to choose to do? Because your King of Pentacles is to the side, but you're making movements. Again, like I said from the door, that number 6, there is movements in the V section of the earth. Now, which way are you moving towards stability? Which way are you moving? What choices are you making? What choice will you make, me Virgos, when you have transformed from love? When you were able to break away from attachments? When you rocking out in a place and space where you are just you? Where would you go? What would you do? What would be your form of stability? You gonna know, me Virgos, and you gonna be working towards something. All right, before we get into this divine energy, let's see what your hidden truths are. First one, it was my fault, but I blamed you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Either you are standing in this energy, me Virgos, or this is somebody else. It was their fault, but they blamed you. And this could have been the source that was in you. And this was the attachment that you were rocking out with. This was an attachment, but it came with swords. And somewhere along the line, you felt like it was your fault. But it wasn't. Or it was your fault, me Virgos, and you put it on someone else. Take it how it resonates. And your next hidden truth. The timing just wasn't right for us. The timing just was not right for us. Maybe you stuck around with something that you shouldn't have. The timing was not right, but you still tried to push it. And it ended up being a trying cycle. Or maybe something came into your life, and because you are in a trying cycle, the timing just was not right. Take that how it resonates. How about it, Virgos? Damn, we got one right here. Let's see what the energy is. Divine energy to close out this reading, Virgos. The first one is begin to explore. How about it? Explore where that shining star is, where your bright star is. Explore. Some of y'all might be exploring in Paris. Going to that tower. Others, you just exploring a new part of you. Your shadow side. Your happier self. Your dancing self. Begin to explore what was popping off before you had 10 swords in you, me Virgo. Alright. What else do we have for me? Virgo tribe. For the end of April read. I can't. Your next one. Make no judgments, Virgo. Make no judgments. I mean, your judgment is in reverse. You trying to get yourself right. So make no judgments. Don't worry about yourself. Do you be who you truly are. Go and reach for your sky. Make no judgments. Your next one. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. And I said something is flowing in. Something is coming in quick. You have to be right with you. Trust in you. The real you. But something, I really feel like something's trying to flow with y'all, Virgo. The opportunity is definitely coming in. All right, your next one. Do something different. Something different. You started out with that 5. Change. Different activity, different thinking. You have to do something different in order to break away from attachments, in order to get to the true you. Do something different. And speak up. Hella swords. Speak up about your truth. Speak up about what is popping off in the V section of the earth and what the hell ain't no more. Alright, me Virgos, that has been y'all in the April reading. Thank you so much for rocking out there with me. Damn, I just hit my camera. If you enjoyed this energy exchange, please like and subscribe. And I will check y'all later. Enjoy your night or day. All right, Virgos.